You know, what's the very first thing you ever learned about animals? Was it, I don't know, a song? Maybe a cartoon? Well, today we're going to dig into those first stories we all heard as kids and uncovered the surprisingly different lessons they were teaching us about the animal kingdom.
Seriously? Just think back for a second. Whether it was a song about a farm or some cartoon you watched, animals were just everywhere, right? But what was the real lesson there? I mean, was it just about what sound a cow makes, or was there something deeper going on?
So that's what we're going to explore. We're going to look at two completely different worlds. First, you've got your familiar, classic nursery rhymes. And then, on the complete other end of the spectrum, we have a really specific Islamic cartoon that teaches kids about morality, all through the lens of how we treat animals.
All right, so first up, let's dive into a world that I'm pretty sure we all know inside and out. The singing, simple farm you find in nursery rhymes. You know the one. This is where animals are basically our first teachers. But what are they actually teaching us?
I mean, you definitely know this one. In pretty much every English nursery rhyme, what's the animal's main job? It's to make a sound. The cow goes moo, the sheep goes baa, and yep, the pig on the bus goes oink. It's super simple, right? It's just a memory tool, a really easy way for us to learn associations. And this isn't just a thing in English-speaking countries, not at all. Take the super popular Hindi rhyme, Hati Raja. The song asks, "Where are you going, Mr. Elephant, shaking your trunk?" And the whole story is about inviting him over. He sits on a chair, it breaks. It's just a funny, simple story where the animal is basically a character in a cute little adventure.
So you can see the pattern here, right? Whether it's Old MacDonald teaching us animal sounds, or Five Little Ducks teaching us how to count, or even Baa Black Sheep with its simple story about sharing, the job of the animal is always the same. They're basically tools to help us learn the absolute basics.
And here's the really crucial takeaway from all this. In the world of nursery rhymes, animals are just friendly characters. Yeah, they talk, they dance, they do silly stuff, but they are never, ever presented as beings that we have some kind of moral duty towards. The whole relationship is for our benefit, for our education.
Okay, now let's do a complete 180. We are leaving that simple farm behind and stepping into a totally different world. This is the world of the sacred animal, which we see in a popular Islamic cartoon made for kids about the festival of Eid al-Adha.
This quote you see here, it's a hadith that's actually cited in the cartoon, and wow, it just immediately sets a completely different tone, doesn't it? We've gone from simple entertainment straight into ethics. All of a sudden, the relationship you have with an animal is directly connected to religious reward and how you should behave as a person.
Now, to really get this, you have to understand the context. The animals in this cartoon, they're meant for sacrifice as part of a really important religious festival. And because of that, they have this incredibly special status. They're not just animals. They are a profound responsibility. They're like a test of your character.
And the level of detail in what this cartoon teaches is just, wow, it's pretty profound. It explicitly tells children exactly how to behave. You have to give them food and water. You can't scare them. You can't make them fight or race them for fun. You can't even sharpen a knife in front of them or slaughter one animal while another one is watching. It's incredibly specific.
And it's not just about what to do. It's also very clear about what not to do. Forcing animals to fight, that's explicitly called haram, which means it's forbidden. Showing off with a huge expensive animal just to boost your social status, that's looked down upon. Lying to someone about an animal, that's considered a sin. The rules are so comprehensive, they cover everything from physical harm all the way to what's in your heart, your intention as the owner.
All right, so we've just walked through two completely, starkly different ways that animals are shown to kids. Let's kind of bring it all together now and really look at the lessons that might end up sticking with us long after we've grown up.
It really boils down to this one core difference. In that simple farm world, animals are symbols. The relationship is totally one way. It's designed to teach us something. But in the world of the sacred animal, they are subjects of moral duty. The relationship is reciprocal, a two-way street that's meant to teach us really complex things, like compassion and responsibility.
You know, let me put it another way. The nursery rhyme world teaches us about animals, what sound they make, what color they are. But the religious cartoon, that teaches us our responsibility to them. It teaches us how to act, how to feel, and why the way we treat them matters on this incredibly deep moral level.
So all of this leaves us with one last big question. When we actually grow up,
when the songs are a distant memory and the cartoons are over, which one of these blueprints for how to see animals is the one that really sticks? Which one is actually shaping how we act in the real world?